Everyone, this is Schleicher from Gaming Trend, and I'm here at Calliope Games at Origins, and we are going to take a look at the Mansky Caper, which will be coming out in
August.
In August. Okay, so what's the Mansky Caper about?
All right, so the Mansky Caper by Ken Franklin is a game where it's 1925, and the richest mob boss in the nation is Al Mansky. He is mean, he is rich, and we are a family of associates who is going to ransack his mansion, open up all of his safes full of riches and gems, and we're gonna basically clean him out. All right, so it's not a cooperative game, but you do have to work together to help yourself and try not to get blown up. Because the other thing about Al Mansky is he doesn't believe in banks or security guards. Instead, he has booby-trapped all of his safes with TNT, and you have to be careful as you push your luck that you don't blow up. All right, so this is the package of Mansky Caper. This is a production copy early on. This is what the game is going to look like when someone opens it for the first time. So when you open it up, you will have safes that are 3D, and they are pre-built. They open up, yes, all 5 of these will be pre-built. They're hinged safes that you can get into. You will also have the comic book here, which immerses you in the world of Mansky and all of the gang. And it is a comic book that tells you the story. It's also a quick setup guide, which shows you how to get the table going. And then after you learn a little bit more, it transitions into the rule book proper. All right, and there's ads on the back for comic book stuff like in the old days. So this is your rule book. Now you have different rooms of Al's mansion, okay? You have the getaway car, which is what you arrive in, and then you have these different rooms. Here's the master bedroom, here's the storage room. There will be 5 of these out. 2 of them will be uncovered at the beginning. The rest will be face down, and you have to unlock them with keys that you find in the safes as you go. All right? The stuff that you're gonna be getting comes in the storage box. This will be shrunk wrapped just like this, and when you open it, everything in here is pre-punched and ready to go. So you have hundreds of coins, you got shiny gems, and you've got these different tokens. These are dangers, and gasp tokens that you'll find in the safes that cause things to happen. We'll go to that in just a second here. But all of this is ready to go. Everyone gets one of these cloth stash bags in front of them, and then you have a bag full of different loot tokens that are various amounts of. There's keys, there's gems, there's gold, and things like that. These will get loaded into the safes according to what you see down here on each of the cards, the room cards. So this would get 3 dangers, 3 gasps, and 3 of these 12 of these loot tokens that are here. So those would get loaded into the safe. This one would get 3 dangers, 2 gasps, and 8 loot tokens. So once you get that stuff all set, you pick your characters. And these characters are some really colorful individuals. Like here we have Dolly Daring, here we have Java Joey, and here we've got Georgie the Nose. All right, so these guys are standees, and they will hang out at the getaway car to begin the game. Whoa, excuse me.
Please take it home.
All right, so what you do on your turn is you go into one of the rooms and you open the safe that's there. Let's say, just for fun, I'll throw some loot in here. I'll throw some dangers and some gas. We'll pretend that we're following that. Shake it up. I shake it up, reach in without looking, and I pull 2 gems and 4 coins.
Yay!
All right, so 2 gems, 4 coins go on top of my bag. All right, now let's say instead there was already someone in that room. When I pull that 2 gems and 4 coins, it would get split evenly with everyone in the room. So she would get 1 gem and 2 coins, and Georgie the Nose would get 1 gem and 2 coins. So you have to split everything you get evenly. If this said 2 gems and 5 coins, the leftover coin would be left in the room because it can't be evenly split. All right, so you keep doing that. The next player goes and They reach in and they pull something out. Uh-oh, it's a danger, danger! Ah! So that goes up here on the track in the room. You have to be careful. If ever you draw enough danger tokens to get to the room blows up. So we put this on here, and then we have to roll the danger die. The danger die tells you what happens because you have now triggered one of Al's diabolical TNT traps. When you roll the die, you might blow up. All of the gems in the room might blow up. Everything that's on people's bags goes back to the storage. Let's see. Al might come back home. He forgot his sunglasses, so he comes back. Everyone loses their loot, but they say put in their rooms. Or the room itself might blow up, and the card and the safe are taken out of the game. And everybody who's there goes back to the getaway car and has to start there on the next turn. All right? So that's what happens if you draw a danger, danger. You might also draw a gasp token. When you do that, there is a deck of gasp cards. You flip the top one and you read what it says. You find a gem that cannot be evenly split, so it goes in the room. Then, let bygones be bygones. This is where favor tokens come into play. Oh my goodness! Every single character has a unique ability. Frankie the Fixer lets you draw 2 things out of the safe and put 1 back. Georgie the Nose lets you roll the danger die twice and pick what happens. Dolly Daring lets you cancel a danger, danger and instead draw a gasp card. But here's the trick. It is uncivilized to use your favor or for yourself, your ability for yourself. So everyone starts the game with a favor marker. And in order to use someone's ability, you have to pay them a favor. So if I was in trouble, if I drew a danger, danger, and I was Dolly Daring, and I like Georgie's ability to roll twice and pick, I might pay him a favor so that I could roll the die twice and pick the one that I like. Thumbs up, everything's cool. So these favor tokens bring a social aspect to the game because you have to be trading favor tokens to use people's abilities. So throughout the game, you're going into the safe, reaching in, pushing your luck, pulling the stuff, seeing what you get. You're also trading favors to use each other's abilities. The last thing you could do is, if one player has amassed just a ton of stuff on their bag, they may decide, I need to go back to the getaway car and stash this stuff. So maybe it's Georgie the Nose. He goes back to the getaway car. He then takes all the stuff from his bag and he banks it by putting it into his bag. It is now safe. He can go back in the house and that stuff cannot get blown up. But let's say poor Java Joey was in the house when Georgie did that. Java Joey saw that and said, I don't got nothing. So he goes back to the getaway car on his turn and he says, hey buddy, remember we're supposed to be splitting this stuff 50-50. So I'm gonna burn this favor token. We are both going to empty our entire sack and we are going to split everything evenly with the person who had to do the split getting any of the difference. And now I steal stuff from him. And the favor token that you use to do that is out of the game permanently. The game goes until all of these rooms are blown up or every player's at the getaway car and unanimously they decide, let's drive away and leave Al with a shred of dignity, not destroy his whole house and just go. Then everyone dumps out their bags, they count up their loot, and whoever has the most wins the game. That's the Mansky Caper by Ken Franklin, and that is due out in August. All of this stuff, pre-punched, pre-assembled, ready to go, $40.
Oh wow, and how many players?
Up to 6 players. 2 to 6 players can play this sucker.
Oh wow, that's a lot of players for a game like this.
And it's
an interesting twist on the press your luck style game.
Yeah, well it's also, you know, if you're pushing your luck going around the house and you're picking stuff up, you go back to the getaway car to stash it thinking, I'm safe. Everyone else is going, yes, I am going to have the hey buddy and I'm going to have to split things with this person. So yes, it definitely is a great push your luck game. Lots of social aspect to it and a ton of fun.
Cool, well thank you for showing this to me. This looks incredibly fun. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it.
Wonderful. Well, look for it in August.
Thank you.